But 2025 made me want to smoke a cigarette. Yo, like, Newport me now. Nobody say bad things about their grandma.
At all.
If anybody says bad things about their grandma, be scared of them. You gonna start?
Yeah, because you're about to lie.
So I bagged you. Just say it.
Never said that.
Just say it.
Never said that.
Cheers to us.
To us.
To us. Welcome to the first episode of your new favorite podcast, Parked Car Conversations, where we get real, raw, and occasionally chaotic. I'm your host, Tiffany. I have been sitting on this idea for about a year, and it was finally time for me to just get out of my way and stop being the background character in my own life and just go for it. So let this be your sign to go after whatever dreams that you have in the vault, empty the clip, because God did not design us to play it small. So I figured that I would bring my girlfriend on for my first guest because I found myself a lot of times parking the car at home and then we sit in the car for like 3 hours just talking about whatever. So I said, why don't I start a podcast called Parked Car Conversations? So with that being said, let's meet the passenger princess, if you will. She is quite literally the coolest girl in the world, my bestie, and my favorite person to have riding shotgun. Please welcome Jade.
Yeah. Yeah.
You look cute.
Too.
I know that's right. You better come stepping on episode 1.
You know, I try.
How you feeling?
I'm alright. I'm here. I'm blessed. I'm here.
God got us. We doing what we said we're gonna do.
That part.
This year. We're not starting next year. We starting now.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to get into how we met. Like, let's tell the people how I bagged you. Okay. Because you know I bagged you.
That's what I'm gonna tell my truth.
Okay.
So let's start with my truth.
Where do we start? Where do we start?
Let's start from the beginning. Like the big.
You gotta take it back. All right, let's take it.
Beginning.
All right, let's take it back.
All right, so
These people don't judge me, but that's okay. Y'all are viewers, not judges, right?
right, we listen
and we
don't judge.
All right, let's cheers real quick.
Let's get into it.
Cheers to us.
To us.
To us.
All right.
You gonna start?
Yeah, because you're about to lie.
Oh, wow. All right.
So,
Tell them how I bagged you.
it started maybe like 2017-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2017. So, she was talking to an ex-best friend of mine. We met at a party. We was vibing. I didn't know that she was dealing with my ex-best friend at the time, but I also had a girlfriend at the time. So it really wasn't giving anything much.
The plot thickens.
So do you want me like get into it? Like what happened at the party?
We gotta save the details for the subscribers.
Okay.
The subscribers to the exclusive content.
Okay, cool. So bet.
Let's keep it cute.
All right, let's keep it. All right, bet. So 2017, met her through a ex-friend. And we was all cool. We used to hang out with each other, vibe, X, Y, and Z. Years later, that might have been probably like 4.
So if that was 2017, then that was 2021.
Yes.
When did you turn 30? 2022, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so 2021.
Okay. So, mind you, let me get y'all in the meantime, between time. That's when Snapchat was popping. So, she used to be in my DM.
No, you're lying.
She used to be in my DMs, y'all. Talk about, oh, your hair looks long.
No, I didn't. No, now you're lying.
She used to be in my DM like, oh, your hair looks good, X, Y, and and Z.
All right, somebody got to tell me, like, if you genuinely tell somebody that their hair looks good, is that giving flirt?
Yes, to a dominant woman, yes.
What?
You was flirting back then. If you were flirting back then, you kept the party going.
If you received that as a flirt, that means you wanted me. But that's fine because then I bagged you.
That's manipulative.
In 2021.
Can I keep my story going? Mind you, she was in my DMs on Snap consistently, might I add. And then it got dark.
Not true.
Nobody was on Snapchat no more, X, Y, and Z. So that's when everybody regrouped and went to Instagram. So in 2021, I was cooking on Instagram. One of my Caucasian coworkers told me that if you make grilled cheese with mayonnaise instead of butter, it's going to come out just as fine as butter. Mind you, it did. So I posted that on Instagram. And once again, she slid in my DM.
Bagged you. Like I said. Exactly. Like I said, I slid in the DMs and she got bagged. Yes or no?
I'm telling my story. Telling my truth.
I'm listening.
Slid in my DMs once again. She said something along the lines like, "Oh, that's disgusting."
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Something along the lines.
Because that's actually.
And then I came really back with the comeback. I think we might have had like 2 other messages in between there. I don't remember the exact. But I said, that's why I'm not inviting you to my 30th birthday party.
So she wanted to be bagged.
How does this equate to bag?
Because I hadn't seen you since 2017. So here we are in 2021. And all I did was say your sandwich was nasty.
It was
and you followed up with, that's why I'm not inviting you to my party.
It was a little.
So basically that means I really want her to come to my party and this is the perfect opportunity to tell her.
You go off, girl.
I'm just saying.
If that's what your heart desires and that's what you believe in your soul, that's fine.
I'm just glad that you was craving a grilled cheese that day because we wouldn't be here.
Exactly.
So now I love grilled cheese. But I be thinking, like, if you didn't want a grilled cheese that day, like, would we be together?
I don't know.
Because then it's like, what would I have responded to? You know?
That's true. Because I would have never thought to invite you to that party if you would have never said nothing.
Yeah. So that was 2021. 2022, we was rocking strong.
She never left.
2023, we was good. 2024. Then we got to 2025. This year.
Whew. It started with 2024 though. The end of 2024.
Yes. We got to talk about it. So that's crazy that a year next week makes the anniversary, I guess. I don't really want to praise it because that kind of sounds like praising it.
Yeah.
But that was such an impactful moment in our relationship. Mm-hmm. Like, we got in a car accident on Thanksgiving.
Yep.
We were maybe 8 minutes from home.
They say that.
Yeah.
Accidents always happen close to home.
So yeah, it started with the car accident. We got in a car accident. Super bad accident. 2 cars were racing, hit us from behind. The car spun around. We hit the guardrail on the right side of 95, flipped around. Now we're facing oncoming traffic. But by the grace of my God, we are here to share our story.
Yeah. Mind you, you need to paint the picture. I just got that car.
Oh, yeah.
I had just got that car a month before. I just got that. I don't even know if it was 30 days.
Yeah.
Honestly. I just got that car. And then the airbags didn't deploy.
Yeah. God was the airbag.
God himself came down.
I'm standing on that.
Like not one airbag deployed.
Because when y'all see this car, I'm going to show y'all the car. But when y'all see this car, y'all are going to understand, yeah, God was the airbag.
Yeah.
For sure. So, we walked away from that accident. 2024. Okay, here was the plan. So the plan was to go back to work. We were like, all right, we're kind of okay. We're going to go to therapy, but we didn't want to miss too much work. So we were like, all right, we'll like take like a day off of work, I think it was. And my mom was like, no, you need to stay off for like 2 weeks. And in our heads, we're like, 2 weeks? Like, no, we got that much leave. Like, absolutely not. But my mom was like, you know, give your body some time. Y'all need to go to therapy, whatever. So we're like, fine. We both applied for our disability, our short-term disability benefits through our jobs. If anybody has ever been in a car accident, you know how time-consuming physical therapy is. You're in there 3 times a week, maybe even more for some people. It's just a headache. Thankfully, our office that we went to, they were real nice. They were real nice. They were real quick, in and out, like super pleasant office staff. But all in all, therapy is like just going to physical therapy is a headache. So we look up, it's January. Her birthday is January 25th.
Shout out to them Aquarius.
Period. Her birthday is January 25th. We went to Panama on vacation for her birthday. I don't know what type of luck I had this year, but I got the flu. So I had the flu on that trip.
Worst trip ever, y'all.
When I say 0 out of 10, do not recommend being sick on vacation. But I've never had the flu before, so I didn't know like how draining it was. But that was the worst time of my life. We get into our hotel room. The hotel room was super cute. We got a free upgrade, jacuzzi in the middle of the room, fire. I get a call from my manager on vacation with the flu. So they just said, let me add a third layer to this. Yeah, your contract is cut effective today because of the DEI scalebacks. So not only do I have the flu on vacation, I'm not, we're dealing with this car accident stuff. Now I don't have a job. So that, I'm not going to say it set the tone for the trip because I'm very big on like, you know what? God will remove to replace with better. So I did not let that get me too lost in my thoughts. But that happened on vacation. We get home. 2 weeks later, we decide we're going to do 75 soft. Soft.
Heavy on the soft.
75 firm.
Yo.
Because there wasn't nothing soft about that challenge, but we got through it. All in all, Valentine's Day comes around. Jade gets an email.
Jade gets an email saying, hey, in 2 weeks your contract is done. You don't have a job anymore. On Valentine's Day.
Imagine 2 of y'all. Bills don't stop. Like, none of that pauses when you don't have a job. Like, 2 of y'all are now out of jobs because of these scalebacks. So when people, like when this whole furlough situation happened, I'm like, because I'm still waiting on my new contract. But after this furlough, like while the furlough stuff was going on, I'm like, not forget a furlough, but like I've been unemployed since January. Like God has been carrying me. Shout out to my dog. But my furlough started in January. Like God is just, words don't even capture. Like literally. Yeah. So looking back over this year, what's the one thing that you learned about yourself that surprised you?
I would say my faith in God.
Yes.
Because I always went to church. I always like praise and worship, but I never really had to like lean on God with no vision, no nothing. Like, that's the definition of faith, basically.
Right.
So I really had to lean on God because I'm like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Like, I'm getting these job offers, or I'm not even getting job offers at first. Like, I'm not getting job offers at first. Then I'm getting job offers that are making way less than what I'm making. So now I'm trying to think of it, like, should I just take it? Should I just do what I gotta do until I find a job that makes at least half of what I was making? Like, it was a lot. When my finances are not in order, my my life was not in order to me.
Yeah.
So really having to lean on God in this, it was really pivotal
Yeah.
to us, and actually leaning on you. Because there will be times where I'm just in there and I gotta cry.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, what do you need from me? And I'll be like, nothing, just hold me. I gotta cry.
Excuse me.
So leaning on you, leaning on God, that was something that I learned and never really had to do
Right.
In my life at all.
Yeah, so. I feel you, because I will always hear people say like, oh, 2020 was so hard, or 2021. I had never in my 30 years of life until this year had a year like that. That was like, yeah, that year was really tore up for me. Like, I had never experienced it. But 2025 made me want to smoke a cigarette. Yo, like, Newport me now. Man. What?
My God.
I'm talking about trenches.
Yo. Oh, and then on top of that, before I lost my job, I bought a new car. I bought a brand new car.
Yes.
So that was an extra bill that we had to
too.
Yeah. That
you got money. Ow.
Oh man, I definitely had to lean on the both of y'all.
I would definitely say, like, as a couple, we came together this year. Like, I think even from the car accident, because in therapy and such, the doctors were saying, like, a lot of people like get divorced after car accidents because they're like, if you wouldn't have been doing this or whatever, then we wouldn't have gotten to an accident. But when I say we locked in this year and just made it out together, like, I think we've grown so much as a couple, especially like financially. Like, I feel like once I had income and then you were still out of a job, I knew, like, all right, let me put a little bit more towards this. Or like when we go out to eat or we have a birthday celebration to go to, like, I got us, you know, like we literally not once had to come together and be like, how do we want to do, like, we just kind of read the room, literally. We read the room and we tapped into our partnership and it worked. Like, God is good. We prayed, we cried, we were faithful, like, and it just literally worked.
I agree.
That's good.
Shout out to the man upstairs, man.
No, literally.
Kept the lights on in that house.
Man, yeah. What's one thing that I did this year that made you feel seen? Or that we did together that made you feel seen?
This year, I would say, I could say a multitude of things.
I know. So,
you know what? Feel yourself. You got it. All right. So, I would say the first thing is just being attentive. Like, when I come in the house, you'll be like, what you need? Like, it's always given, I need a hug. I mean, not I need a hug, but you already know. So, like, give me a hug, ask me how my day was. Like, that goes a long way.
There is so much power in just being heard.
Like, that goes a long way. And now in our most recent time, now that I've been going back to work, I just felt like you took on a lot of like the household things, like cooking, like meal prepping, doing laundry. I come home, the laundry is done, folded, up and away. Meal preps. Just a little, like, they're not even little things, honestly. Like, that is a full-time job in itself. Because she asked me to do the laundry last week, and it's still not done.
Y'all, if y'all could see the house right now and the amount of clothes, I said, I guess I just, and it's funny because seriously, and this is where I have to practice my boundaries, because I was really getting so fed up looking at it. Like, I saw this post, it was like... It was like, what did it say? It said, when I ask my man to do something and he don't do it in 1 second. Yeah, you know what? Forget it. Yeah. Actually, forget I ever existed.
Yo, I know she's looking at them clothes like, I asked her to do this like a week ago. And I just feel so bad. Like,
but it got to a point I was about to do it. And then I said, no. Actually, no. I'm gonna wait for her to get home and she can do the laundry.
Yeah,
That's what I asked of her. Like I was starting to feel, and I think a lot of people see stay-at-home moms and stay-at-home wives and think that they're just scrolling on TikTok all day. I don't know about them, but me, I don't. There's not even any kids in the house. We don't have a pet.
Oh God,
we don't have a kid. It's just us. And when I say, and I don't know if this is because I don't know how to sit still. But there's always something to do. Laundry, meal prep, dishes, something. There's always something. And then once you're done everything, once you're done meal prepping, laundry, this, the next thing that you did first is back up in line. And it's just like, if I had a baby's ass to wash too, then what?
Oh my God, that baby's on its own.
Man, wash up. Wash up. Yep. You got it? Yeah. What? Yeah. But I do think that like we had some trials and some tribulations. We got thrown together so good. I love that for us.
Yeah. We're definitely managing together.
Yeah.
I feel like we got a good foundation.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like therapy helped.
Yes. And we did that early.
Yeah, we did that early. We weren't having issues. But we just wanted the tools to know how to navigate when stuff like this happens.
Right.
Or we having a disagreement and we know our communication style. Like, I'm a walk-awayer. She's a slammer. She's gonna slam doors. She's gonna slam.
Anymore. But in my past life, yeah, you're gonna hear this.
She's gonna hear slam a door. She's gonna do this. So we realize that we gotta walk away and then come back with level heads to learn how to communicate with each other. So
yeah,
I definitely think therapy. Yeah.
Therapy, and if you are dating somebody. And it's like a little early because we did that like, I want to say like 6, 7, like it wasn't even a year yet, I don't think. And I was like, I want to go to therapy. Don't let the devil trick you out your spot. Because I think people hear therapy, and even me, I was like, this is like for married couples. Mm-hmm. But it's nothing like sitting down with a professional and just having a toolbox full of what you need. Like, when you need this tool, go and grab it. Like, because we used to try to have conversations, and I think people be seeing us and be like, they don't have any problems. But it's not that we don't have issues, it's that we know how to deal with them. Yeah. We know how to have a conversation. Mm-hmm. We know how to respect each other. Right. We know how to not yell at each other. And we know how to, when we feel like we're about to yell, you know what? We're gonna take this conversation. Yeah, real bad. We're gonna take this conversation. Literally, like, we know how to do those things because we figured that stuff out early, and now we got something to go back to when stuff starts to pop up, because the devil is going to come see about your relationship. I'm telling you. Yeah. So if you've been thinking about going to therapy with your partner, even if y'all like not locked in, do it. Do it, because hey, if it doesn't work out, at least now you have some tools moving forward. So I definitely don't think that it's a bad idea.
I got a question. Mm-hmm. So I had 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have 3?
Maybe. So my first question is, I actually want to know what you feel like you learned about yourself this year as well.
That's good. I feel like I learned how to, and I was literally thinking about this a little bit earlier. I learned how to process grief this year. Like, I learned how to process grief, and I learned how to process and deal with inconveniences. Because when we were actually at church, I think this was last Sunday, I want to say, and Pastor Battle said, when you lose somebody, just understand that was God's child first.
Where were you then? He's always been mine. And whoever I'm preaching to right now, whoever you lost, they were God's first. Whatever you lost, that was God's first. He lent that to you. He shared that with you, but it was God's first.
That was so good.
That hit me in my chest.
Man. Dang, I guess it was. Like, dang. Like, and it's just like, you know what, God, you didn't have to share her with me. Yeah. I had a beautiful 29 years with my grandmother. And God could have chosen anybody else on this world but he gave me her. And so just coming to terms with like, nothing lasts forever. Like, and it made me appreciate like moments that come, because it's just like, wow, we really don't get that back.
No.
It doesn't matter if it was 5 minutes ago, you're not getting it back.
Yeah.
Like, so I think just understanding how to process grief, and also minor inconvenience as well, because this morning the devil knew I was on my way to something big. And it was like everything kept trying to go wrong, but my affirmations were popping up, and I know that that was sent straight from God. And it said, every challenge faced is an opportunity for growth. So you take those moments where you're tested and you take a step back first, like feel your feels, of course. But I had to take a step back and be like, all right, let me find my solution, because there's always a solution. Being angry at it and, you know, praising the problem is not gonna help it. So let's be solution oriented, and just figure out how we can move forward, so that we're not caught up in these small hiccups. So I think those are my two for this year: processing grief. And that was really hard for me, because at first it was like, why? Like, that she should live forever. And
Man,
you know,
grandparents are golden.
when I say that lady is just like, she could do no wrong in my eyes. Like, and I think everybody across the board, I've never heard anybody say bad things about their grandma
At all.
If anybody says bad things about their grandma, be scared of them. Be scared of them. They're the problem.
Yeah.
Because grandmas don't do no wrong. Like, at all. So those are my two things that I'm going to take with me into 2026. Wow, these years are just gone by.
Dang.
Man, processing grief and not letting minor hiccups or even major ones get the best of me, because there's always a solution. Because 2026, you're not going to whip me the way 2025.
I'm about to say.
I'm fighting back.
Yeah, 2025 had
Like,
had to put up a big fight.
So yeah, I'm excited about 2026 though.
I am too.
I feel like we both have stuff on our goal boards or lists that we did earlier this year. And we're checking those things off. So I'm really proud of us. Like, we're locking in, and we're not just like saying that we're doing it.
Yeah.
Because talk is cheap. Okay? Talk don't cost nothing. It's them actions that's gonna cost you something.
That part.
So, okay, I want to play a game. The game is called How Well Do You Know This Driver? You ready?
I'm ready.
You don't even know how to play the game. How you ready?
I'm ready. I'm always ready. Stay ready.
All right.
All right, get ready.
So, the person that has the most points owes the other a date night of the winner's choosing within a month.
Okay.
So, I have 5 questions for you.
All right.
And I'm gonna ask you these questions, and then you came with your 5 questions. So you're gonna ask me questions, and I'm gonna win, and you're gonna lose, and you're gonna be taking me. I want to go on a date to where do I want to go? I was about to say Saudi Arabia.
It doesn't matter.
There's this really pretty resort in Saudi Arabia.
What? Come on, man, with the game. Because you're playing games. For sure.
All right, here's the first question. What's my favorite movie?
Mean Girls.
Okay, that was easy. That's
Oh,
easy.
now it's easy.
All right. What is
my one?
What is my? That's 1 point for Jade, I guess. What is my love language?
All of them. But it's really physical touch. And you definitely like words of affirmation. But it's really all of them.
That's wrong.
How is that wrong?
Okay, that's halfway wrong. Let me explain. Because you said all of them, and that was a manipulative answer.
Hold up.
How can you be wrong if you say all of them?
Because it's true. It's actually true.
In a sense, but I do have my top 2, but you only got one of my top 2 right. My top 2 is physical touch and quality time.
You know what? So what I get? Half a point?
You don't get no points. It's all or nothing. So
I knew that, but it's really all of them.
All right. If I was stuck in a traffic jam for 24 hours, what would I do?
Cry.
to cry. Dang, I did not think you were gonna get that right. I guess that's another point for Jade.
Yeah.
What is my favorite way? What is my favorite way to spend the weekend?
Your favorite way to spend the weekend? Date night.
That is incorrect.
I gotta hear this.
My favorite way to spend my weekend is to hang out with my friends, like just be out.
That's with your friends or me?
At a function. But I think
You've been changing up.
Yes.
So that's not true. That's not.
Should I give this one to her?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to you. What is the silliest fear I have?
Clowns.
That is incorrect. It's mascots.
No! That's exactly what I meant to say.
Oh,
okay.
Close is never enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jade has 3 points. All right, 3 points on the board for Jade. And you came with your questions to ask me. Let's cheers real quick. Cheers to date night on you. Because I'm about to win. I'm about to get all 5 right.
I gotta walk away and get my phone.
All right, Jade has her questions, right? Ready? And I'm ready to win.
All right.
Taking it home, baby.
What are my 2 favorite movies?
Dreamgirls and Bad Boys 2.
Okay, she got one, y'all. What is my favorite hobby?
Pissing me off. No. All right. Your favorite hobby? Lifting weights?
No. Wrong. Traveling. When is it not? You know I love rolling my suitcase down the aisle. So you're wrong. What's my favorite meal of the day?
Me, duh. Cut that out. Okay. Your favorite meal?
Yes.
Like breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Yes.
I'm not. I'm about to win. I gotta think. Dinner. Breakfast.
It is breakfast, but you're wrong.
Cause you be rushing to that meal. When I call you on that phone, the breakfast is gone. When I call her at work, that breakfast be gone by 6:01. She gets to work at 6.
I love to eat breakfast. So you only have 1.
How many questions are there? Don't say 1.
It's 2.
Okay.
You might get these. I don't
What
know.
you mean might?
I don't know, cause you. All right.
Okay, come on.
You are gonna get this. I shouldn't even give you this question, cause you know it.
You
right.
question.
You right. What's my favorite color?
Orange.
All right. What's my love language?
All of them.
You didn't give me that one. So.
But when I asked you your love languages like some time ago, you were like, when I started dating you, you made me appreciative of all of them. So now all of them are my
I
love
said I'm
language.
appreciative of all of them, but what is my top
1?
Top 1.
Top 1? Let me think. I gotta think of all of them. All right, we got physical touch, quality time, words of affirmation, acts of service.
And then isn't it gifts?
Yeah. Words of affirmation.
Get her out of here. And where are we going to dinner tonight? It's physical touch. And you know that.
You are so fake and full of it.
It's not physical touch?
Anytime I touch you, be like, you're a liar. All right, so I lost this one, I guess.
Real bad.
But I'm about to gaslight her, and then she's gonna end up taking me out. No, I'm just playing. She gets princess treatment too. So she has 1 month from yesterday 1 month. No, I gotta start over. I meant to say 1 month from a month ago.
That's messed up.
All right, so Jade has 1 month from a month ago to choose.
Bruh.
I'm just playing. She has a month from today to let me know. I'm not gonna remind you.
I already know where we're going. That's fine. Don't you worry about it.
And this one's expensive, so I'm scared. So I guess I lost this round. I don't like that. I don't like that. Whatever. Before we wrap up, I want to have a reflection moment. And this question: what advice do you have for couples in long-term relationships?
Ooh. What advice do I have for couples in long-term relationships?
Yes.
I would say first things first, communication is key. It might sound cliche, but that's really it.
Yes. It really does sound very okay.
It might sound cliche, but communication is really that girl. But having the ability to understand what your partner is trying to communicate to you, that's on a different level. Like, you got to understand your partner's way of communication. I mean, it all falls into communication, but you have to understand how they communicate. Like, for example, I might say one thing like, oh, this is a weird example, but I might say, oh, did you clean the dishes? Or something. But I really meant clean the kitchen. Does that make sense? Like, in my brain, I'm telling you to clean the kitchen, but I asked you to clean the dishes. But when I clean the dishes, I clean the whole kitchen.
Yeah, communication is important because that will piss me off.
Exactly. How I was brought up is when my mom said go clean the dishes, that means clean the entire kitchen.
That would really piss me off. But everybody is not raised the same way.
Exactly.
So you also have to take that into effect.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, really communication is key. That's what it boils down to.
Yes.
Honesty with your partner, being able to be vulnerable with your partner. I feel like that's another thing. I don't know if I said that earlier, that is something that is a key takeaway from something I realized about you and how you make me feel. I'm able to be vulnerable. Like,
that's good.
I don't think I've ever.
That's so important.
Not that I've never, but I really feel like if I'm about to sit there and just bust out and cry, I don't feel embarrassed, or I don't feel like she about to be like, oh, this girl weak, like something of that nature. So being able to be vulnerable with your partner and just having that teamwork to know that this is a ussy, like this is a ussy, and if you're in it for the long haul, this is gonna be my wife.
Right.
So understanding that and getting the training in, you know, and just flourishing. Knowing that you guys are both individuals, but you guys have a life together. Like, we have separate lives outside of each other. Separate lives outside of each other, but we're still one.
And Portia just said that.
Yes.
Her sister, our sister, just said that the other day, and I think that's a really big thing, especially with long-term relationships, is individuality. Like, I have my own group of friends, I have my own hobbies, I have my own motion. She has her own thing going on. Like, I can flourish without her, she can flourish without me, but we're like a movement together. So I think that's like really important, because people get lost in like, oh, my relationship is all I know, or all that type of thing. So individuality is super, super, super important.
I'm bouncing that question back to you.
What is my advice for long-term people in long-term relationships? I would say, that's good. Not I asked the question and then said that's good. I would say, be ready to experience multiple versions of whoever you are locked in with. Because yesterday's Tiffany is not today's Tiffany. Like, I'm not the same person I was from a month ago. Literally, like, my thought process is changing. My hobbies are changing. My interests are changing. People go through things, people lose, close people to them, and that changes them. So just be open to experiencing and falling in love with new versions of whoever it is that you are in a relationship with or married to. Because I think people fall in love with one person and then 10 years later they're like, who is this person? Who is this guy? Who is this girl? But it's like, we are not made to stay the same. And if you are staying the same, I'm scared of you. Like, we should be evolving. We should be growing. We should be changing. We should get rid of all old hobbies that, are, if they're no longer serving you, and finding new ones that are serving you. And just, developing as a whole. So I think that's my biggest one. And my second one is, how do I say this? Dating somebody can be, this is going to sound bad, but I don't mean it this way. Dating somebody or being married to somebody, or whatever. Everybody's not interested in being married. But that can be inconvenient. So be ready to be inconvenienced. Like, I remember one time when we got home from Dubai and Kiara picked us up from the airport. Tifa was there. We were just having a ball. Mm-hmm. And then her mom called and she had collapsed at the hospital. And I had to snap out of fun mode and jump into family mode. So things like that, like things are going to come up. Things are not always going to be your way. So just be okay with bending with your marriage or relationship, because it's not always going to be convenient. And I think that's the part of marriage that people don't talk about, or relationships. It doesn't even have to be marriage. Yeah. That's the part that people don't talk about. Like, yeah, it's cute, it's fun, and all of the things. But there will be times where you will be inconvenienced, and it's going to be hard, and it's going to be testing. But you chose that person, so be ready for what comes with it.
And she chose me.
Period. So I bagged you. Just say it.
Never said that.
Just say it.
Never said that.
Whatever. All right. So I want to thank you for seeing my vision. I want to thank you for being my first guest, first season 1, episode 1. I think you're the first person after God, you're the first person I ran this idea by. Mm-hmm. And you really believed in me. So I just want to thank you for being my first guest.
Of course.
Good talk.
Of course.
I love you.
I love you too, girl.
Period. And this is what Damn! We almost had it. We almost had it. And this is what Parked Car Conversations is all about. The laughter, the honesty, and all of the banter in between. So make sure that you subscribe to our YouTube channel. It'll be on screen, as well as the RSS feed, where you can find us on other platforms as well. This season is gonna go crazy. I'm gonna have a bunch of different guests that are gonna keep the conversation rolling and spicy. We're gonna get a little chaotic, just a little bit, not too much. So thank y'all for joining us, and I'll see y'all on episode 2.